Today's video is going to be a lot more serious. It's going to be about something that's very close to me. I don't want anyone to laugh at this video because this is a very serious medical issue that I want to discuss. I've literally got bread in my mouth right now as I'm introducing this video. I'm addicted to bread, okay? It sounds so stupid, okay? But it's true. Like, I just realized how much bread I actually eat. Like, oh my god, it's ridiculous. I don't know what it is about it. Like, a lot of people, like, they're addicted to, like, sandwiches and stuff like that. Well, not really addicted, but, like, a lot of people eat a lot of sandwiches. I eat a lot of sandwiches as well. But I'm literally just addicted to just bread. Just eating bread with nothing on it. It's so sad, and I don't get why. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's just so nice. I don't get it. So obviously you guys know that I do a lot of exercise, and you also know that I'm a very thin guy. And actually, about a month or so ago, I actually kind of got worried about that. I thought I was too thin because loads of people in the comments were literally saying, "You're starving to death. You need to eat more." And it got to me. And I thought to myself, okay, you know what? I'm going to search up some food that's actually good for me. And one of the biggest ones I saw that was very easy to eat was actually bread. Because like one slice of bread, I did the research, has like, I think 100 and something calories in per slice of bread. And it's so easy to eat. So it's like easy to keep stocking up on calories, which is something good for me because I feel like when I go on my bike, for example, I'll go on my bike not hungry, but then while I'm cycling, I'll be starving. So it's good that bread prevents that from happening. But pretty much, I just started eating a lot of bread recently, and it's got a little bit out of control. I'm not going to lie. There's been days out where I've gone out with people and literally I've just bought a loaf of bread and just ate it. And it's not that good for you. Okay, that's the thing with bread. Okay, like it has a lot of salt in, which is the main issue with it. I'll actually show you guys the bread that I have. I don't know what it is about it, but like with me, I'm not a very big social eater. I don't like eating at restaurants that much. Like, I'm not a big fan of that. Like, I don't mind it. It's when I became vegetarian mostly. Because when I go to a restaurant now, I mean, the vegetarian options are just not good. Like, they're just not that nice. They're not worth the amount of money that you pay for it. Luckily, I don't normally pay to go to the restaurant. But in general, you know, that's one of the main reasons why I'm not a big fan of social eating anymore. Because I can't really eat meat in public. Because obviously, I don't eat meat. And all the vegetarian stuff is very rich. Most of it is like, there's too many flavors and sometimes it gets a bit overwhelming for me. And this is the thing with me, I'm not a big fan of like rich food. Like that's one of the biggest things that I'm not a fan of. I just like to eat for fuel, not to enjoy. It's a good characteristic I think to have. Like I won't get fat, I'm sure of that, because I mean I'm not bothered about desserts really, unless I'm hungry, and then obviously I'll eat whatever. But pretty much with bread, I have an issue with it. It has 122 calories per slice, so pretty much if I eat 6 to 7 slices a day, which is not that far off, because I don't just eat this type of bread, but like with this one I eat about 6 or so slices a day. I would say I get about, oh my god, I get about 732 calories a day from just bread. That's a lot, god dang it, that's like less than a third, but still, I think bread's really nice and it just turns me on. I have a sexual attraction to bread, and I thought no one could relate with me, but god damn it was I wrong. I saw this video, Freaky Eaters, woman addicted to bread, and that's what we're going to be reacting to in today's video. So before this video starts, leave me a like. I am sharing my life with you guys, so you better respect that by leaving a like, and also subscribe to the channel if you're new today. But yeah, I am actually addicted to bread. There has been times where I felt kind of ill. Not many times, but there's been like a couple of times where I felt ill. And I can't really eat anything that's too flavorful. And you know what's always there for me? Goddamn bread! It's my best friend. I love you, bread. I don't neglect other foods, though. Like, this is the thing, right? The description of this reads, "This 26-year-old woman will only eat bread and completely neglects fruit, vegetables, and meat." I don't neglect like other types of food. Just for bread. Like, me and bread have a sexual attraction, but we don't mind the open relationship, you know. Right, I don't want anyone to laugh at this video, because this is a serious medical issue. On my medical records, it says addicted to bread. To be fair, I'm not really addicted to it thinking about it. Like, I could go without it. I would just be very sad, not gonna lie. Let's get watching this amazing video.
Joanne Stafford is 26 and lives in North Yorkshire. She loves nothing more than hanging out with her family and friends.
I think I'm pretty much an average Joe. Great friends. Fairly good life.
She's quite a party girl, but
wow,
there's a shadow over Joanne's fun-filled lifestyle. For 24 years, she's lived mostly on bread.
I love bread. In a typical week, I probably get through 2 or 3 loaves.
If they stopped making bread, she would just die.
Jesus Christ, gotta start the video off on a bit of a a bit of a exaggerated note. Hang on a bloody minute, she puts margarine on it. Well, I put nothing on it. I just eat it. What's wrong with me? It's unironically 10 in the morning right now. I had my breakfast like 3 hours ago. This is my snack, 2 slices of bread. Here's the thing, I do eat normally. Like, I don't eat like terribly. I eat meals once. Or it's just I eat a lot of bread in between, like as a snack. That's really my point. Here's the thing though, bread isn't actually that bad for you. Like, it's not bad for you. It's quite high in carbohydrates. It's high in calories. It's quite high in fat, which is good if you do a lot of exercise and you're growing like me. It's bad for people who just don't move. That's pretty much what I could say about bread. I've read up on the nutritional information. Don't worry about it, guys. Me and bread can be together forever, and I will not get fat, so that's great.
It is like a food phobia. Yeah, I don't expect anyone else to think it's rational.
So she said that it's a food phobia, that she can only eat bread. That's a little bit over the top. Well, it's not relatable to me because I can eat pretty much anything as long as it's vegetarian, but you know.
Spa town Harrogate is home to Joanne Stafford. She has 2 jobs, accounts clerk by day, bartender by night, and she lives with her younger sister, Claire.
Wow, she works 2 jobs. That's impressive.
Sunday lunch is a regular family event. The Staffords love their food, but unfortunately for Joanne, she can't join in.
It's Claire's favourite red cabbage.
One of these days, Joanne will be saying that. That's my favourite red cabbage. I love it.
Joanne's diet is almost exclusively bread.
I do not have within memory a time when I've ever had a proper meal. Fruit or vegetables or meat.
The prospect of eating other food, even with her family, makes Joanne panic.
She stays for as long as she can to be polite.
Yeah, which is about a 5 seconds.
The more I leave the table, the less time I have to be there.
Aw, I feel kind of bad for her, I'm not gonna lie. It does seem a bit over the top. I wouldn't say that it's rational at all. I mean, I don't literally have to leave the table. I mean, this is not really that relatable to me. I'm not actually that addicted to bread, thinking about it. God dang it.
And tense.
Wait, she's smoking. What? So she has a phobia of food, but then she smokes. That makes bloody sense. Like, is it the taste? It can't be the taste, surely.
Unable to go near fruit, vegetables, or meat, the only food she can eat to accompany her bread are tin tomato soup, spaghetti hoops, and crisps.
She goes days sometimes where she doesn't eat anything. She'll drink a slim fast or she'll do something like that, but it's not to lose the weight, it's because she hasn't got anything that interests her that she could nibble at or that she could...
There's always bread. Like, that's something that's always at the shops. Unless there's like a tornado coming or something, because what happens when like a tornado comes is a lot of people buy lots of like supplies, because then they can cover themselves up with the bread and then they will be fine in the tornado if they get sucked up, because God will get some of the bread and God will be like, okay, I won't kill you because you've just given me some bread, thank you very much. So that's why there can be a shortage of bread or any similar homologous items. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Homologous items. That's why they normally aren't present at the shops when there's like a weather event happening or something. I don't know.
I want you to try some tuna, okay?
Tuna? She don't even eat goddamn apples and you're giving her tuna. What's wrong with you? What?
Joanne's sister and friends try their best to make her eat healthier fare.
Joanne, what's going to happen? It smells a bit funny. It's not going to kill you by the smell. Just take it a little bit. Nothing happened then.
No, take it, I'm going to be sick.
Joanne's parents have battled with her...
You know, this isn't even that bad, because like a lot of people can be addicted to, say, cheesy pizzas or chocolate or flipping fried chicken and junk food, but bread is one of the most nutritional like food items. Like, if you actually read how many nutrients bread has in it, it's absolutely, it's good for you. It's very good for you. Like, let's look at the ingredients of bread, specifically the seeded bread. Oh, they put sugar in it. How much sugar does it have then? I'm concerned now. Oh yeah, 1.7 grams a slice, so it's pretty much negligible. So yeah, it has like flour in it, which is good for you. Wheat, that's not wheat, that's water. Water's fine for you. Seed mix, that's good for you. Seeds are good for you. Yeast, that's obviously because it's bread. Wheat protein, salt, obviously to preserve it. Soya flour, I think that keeps its shape. I don't know exactly. I'm not a goddamn food builder, i.e. chef. Caramelized sugar, that confuses me. I don't know why they actually put sugar in it, but it's such a negligible amount anyway, it doesn't matter. Malted barley flour, that's flour, doesn't make a difference. Preservatives, there are a couple of E numbers, but they're not like for flavors, I don't believe. I bet you didn't expect to watch a HowToCameron video, which includes me talking about the composition of bread. Shut up. How about that? Oh my god, it's super for vegans. Yes, Isha, you can support me on my bread addiction. Thank God. I just realised how passionate I look in this video, God. Okay, maybe I'm a little bit tired, I'm not gonna lie.
And everybody just kept saying, it's your problem, deal with it. It's obviously not Joanne's problem. Until it becomes Joanne's problem, then there's nothing you can do about it.
Now Joanne knows it is her problem, and her eating habits are having a detrimental effect on her social life.
She actually really got to me when she said that we don't invite her out for dinner or she doesn't get invited round. So in that sense, she's already been social.
Wait, what? She doesn't get invited around people's house just because she only eats bread. That seemed a little bit not correct. I don't think that's really an issue. Like, I don't invite John around my house ever, but if I did, I wouldn't call him up and be like, oh yeah, I would invite John to my house, but he eats meat. Like, that's so stupid. What? Like, it's so ridiculous. Diet has nothing to do with inviting someone around your house. For dinner, just give them bread. Like, that's not that hard to cater for. Come on. It's easy. You don't even have to cook it. What the hell? It's a blessing. What the hell?
Her loved ones are convinced her health is in jeopardy.
Eating bread is not going to supply you with, you know, the variety of vitamins and things that you...
That is correct. We have a doctor's opinion on this. Oh, well, the bread won't provide you with the vitamins and crap. Well, I mean, I can't debate that because I'm not a goddamn nutritional expert, but I'm sure that it does actually have quite a few nutrients in because of how many goddamn ingredients it has. Okay, I understand the point, yeah. This person obviously doesn't eat anything else. Like, I'm just trying to defend myself here, but, like, in general, like, just eat some apples, eat some oranges on top of it, and she'll be healthy. Because, genuinely speaking, bread is a healthy food. It's not healthy if you want to lose weight, but if you're like me and you're thin and you do lots of exercise, it's great because it's a good fuel.
Vitamins and things that you need.
Joanne is storing up these health issues, which might mean that she becomes iller. I said, yes, I would hate to think that you were going to die before me.
Okay, I don't think that's actually going to happen. Because she doesn't look, like, unfit. She just looks, like, a bit overweight. This is the thing that I've noticed with people, right? I've seen pictures of, like, specific celebrities or people, and I thought to myself, they're overweight. And then I mentioned that to someone, or like loads of people in like a video or something. And then they're always like, oh, they're not fat. They are healthy weight. And I just look at them and I'm like, they're not healthy weight. They're fat. And then they're like, oh, that's because you're so thin, Cameron. You think anyone who weighs more than you is fat. No, I don't. I think a lot of people have become deluded in the sense of what healthy weight actually looks like. Because for me, yeah, I'm light, but I'm still a healthy weight. I'm perfectly healthy. I don't have any issues with my weight ever. Like, it doesn't even fluctuate. It's quite constant. I've never lost weight or gained weight as of such. I've kind of just stayed the same as I've grown taller. It's gone up a little bit, which is great. That proves that I'm not, like, starving myself or anything. And I've actually got a lot of, like, muscle mass. So, obviously, I'm not, like, perishing here. But I think a lot of people have actually got this completely deluded view on what a healthy weight is. And it's actually the same with what people see as underweight. Someone who is underweight does look extremely thin, but that's not it. It's to do with like the fat places. Like for me, like I don't have much fat on my chest, but like I have flesh on my arms. It's very prominent. It's not like, you know, I'm just bones. So like in that respect, I think people have really misinterpreted what underweight actually means. I think BMI just doesn't make sense in general, and it doesn't take into accountability, growth and things. But anyway, God bless this woman. I don't know what her name was. I don't think her name was actually given in this video. In summary, I just wanted to make this video to come clean with my bread addiction. I'm going to be slowing down on the bread intake. No, I'm not. I'm just going to eat the goddamn same. I'm actually curious to see how unhealthy it is. I can't wait for some comments to be like, oh, bread will kill you in the end. Yeah, it will. Sure it will. To be fair, like, I've read the ingredients so many times and it just seems too good to be true, almost. I don't know what's wrong with me. Help. Thank you guys for watching this video, though. Leave me a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new today, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Goodbye.